at Bullfrog Air Guns, here today to do another review on another brake barrel, budget friendly. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Tell Valhalla project. It is May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I've got my shirt on. I really like what they do. They take care of a lot of military, police, and their families. So they do a lot of good and bringing, trying to break the stigma with the mental health issues and PTSD and whatnot. So anyways, just want to give a quick shout out to them. Okay, so today what we're doing the review on is the Ruger Airhawk Elite 2. Okay, so this is a 177 brake barrel. It's put out by Umarex, not Ruger, but it does say Ruger on it. So you can see it's a pretty sweet looking brake barrel. My buddy picked it up for his grandson and dropped it off to me, asked me to sight it in for him. And so I figured why not do a review on it and show you guys what this thing is. So he paid $100 for this at Tractor Supply Company, and then a week later I saw it on clearance there for $79.99. So I'm sure you can find it cheaper other places because Tractor Supply Company is pretty expensive. Well, anyhow, back to the gun. So for the price, I mean, you really can't go wrong with this rifle. Knowing what I know, I would not buy this rifle, only because I trust Gammo and other guns a little bit more. I really like my varmint. That was only $90 with the scope, and I mean, $10 difference. There's a lot of perks to this one that's not on that one, but then there's a lot of downfalls to this one that one doesn't have. So one of the things I like about it is it's got fixed sights, adjustable fixed sights, which are sweet. I don't like using scopes all the time. I like to, challenge myself a little bit and shoot with the open sights. And as you can see here, it's got the red fiber optic front sight and this moderator slash air stripper right here. So it's pretty cool. And surprisingly, the scope that came on it is a 4x32. And I was kind of surprised because I was able to sight it in and consistently nail my 4-inch gong at 30 yards, and that's plenty good for my buddy's 9-year-old grandson. And so I was surprised though, however, because this is a scope that I got, and it's a 4x32, just like this 4x32. This came on an Umarex as well, but this came on a $500 Umarex. This came on my Air Saber Elite X2. Now, when I went to sight this guy in, it didn't work. No adjustments were being made whatsoever, and you can see even the size difference, the field of view. This is a superior scope on a $100 gun compared to my $500 gun. So just wanted to point that out. So the scope's pretty decent on it. It's actually pretty nice considering it comes with the gun for $100. Downsides are this is pretty stiff. I've been trying to break it in for my buddy's grandson because he's a little guy, and I guess a plus for him is he's going to get pretty buff if he keeps shooting this thing. And not only that, but his skills will be improved dramatically when he moves up to a higher quality gun. And so this is going to make him a lot better shooter to start off with this. So yeah, and when you break it, it's just really stiff. And you see here, there's that ball bearing that holds it in place, and so I don't really see it breaking in. And if you don't, snap it right, it's just hard. So anyhow, that's one of the downsides to it. It is a little heavy as well, but I gotta say, overall, it's a good buy for what it is, especially for a first gun. like I said, wouldn't be my first choice though. I would, unless you get it cheaper than 90. If you can find it cheaper than 90, then I think it's a good deal, and it's pretty comparable to the $90 Gamma varmint. I just feel like that's a lot higher quality. You can just feel the quality in it. Like there's the plastic on this, it's just, I mean, it looks really cool. I mean, it's a Ruger, so people that are firearms guys automatically think that, oh, it's a Ruger, you know, but it's just, I just don't like the feel of the brake, you know, and it's so stiff. But anyhow, this is 177, and I gotta say it's consistent. It is nailing the gong, like I said, in the same spot at 30 yards, no problem. So if you guys find this in a store and you know it's the right price, I can tell you it is an accurate shooter. It looks cool. I mean, the scope on it is really decent considering it comes all together for a bill. I mean, or less. So all in all, I would give this a 7 out of 10. And yeah, I would definitely, I mean, have fun with this. I had fun sighting it in, and I played around with it, and I was shooting it for a little bit and stuff, and I mean, it's cool and everything, but I just think there's better options for that price. And so it's not that this is a bad gun, it's just better options at the same price point, in my opinion. But I hope that helps anybody out if you ever happen to be thinking about picking one of these up, or if you come across one, you'll kind of have an idea of what it's doing, you know. And of course they always claim, you know, like 1200 feet per second or whatever, and they must have some magic lead-free pellets that shoot that number, because that's not quite what it's shooting. I mean, it's up there, but I didn't even bother chronographing it. It's a brake barrel, it's a 177, it's less than $100. I don't see any point, so I did not chronograph it, but I could tell you it's not 1200 feet per second. So anyways guys, that was just a quick review. I got some big things coming to the channel, so I want to get a couple of these videos put out before the big thing arrives. Probably the biggest thing I've had on this channel, and I can't wait to get it. Super excited. I can hardly contain myself, and so I should have it by the end of next weekend, the big guy. So we'll see what that big guy is, and let's see if any of you can guess. Let's see if you can put it in the comments. Maybe we'll get a giveaway going to whoever guesses the right gun. So alright guys, go ahead, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.